It's your boy Ownlane Davo, and we back with another video. All right, look, we about to get into Twitch just exposed its biggest view botters by JB and Fargo. Let's get right into it. I know niggas was view botting, so let's see how the hell they've been doing it, because
A couple months ago, I dropped a video titled "Twitch's Viewbot Epidemic is Worse Than Ever," talking about how viewbotting has run rampant on Twitch and that something should be done about it. Since this video, Twitch has made some big changes to the platform to combat viewbotters, changes that even have some of the top streamers throwing accusations around directed at certain peers. Let's get into it. Now, this whole thing starts on July 28th when Twitch announced changes to view counts, saying that we have teams in tech dedicated to ensuring that the views that show up on channels reflect actual viewership and aren't artificially inflated in any way. Ultimately, metrics on Twitch should represent the real and growing communities that show up and participate on channels, so we regularly update detection tools and methods. We recently...
And you know what I think it is also? I think it's also human nature, right? Most people isn't gonna watch a video that has like 100 views or something like that, or gonna watch a streamer that has like 100 streamers, you know? So it's like a confirmation bias. When we see that a streamer has like 10,000 viewers, we're like, okay, he must be funny, he must be doing something right. Like, how the hell he got so many viewers? You know, so I think that's also why. That's why motherfuckers view botting.
Made changes that meaningfully improved our ability to identify view bots, inauthentic viewership, and other potential fake engagement. These changes will roll out over the next few weeks. So if your channel was view botted, where some of your viewers are artificial or inflated, you will see an impact to your channel's view count. In making these changes, our goal is to improve the experience for both streamers and viewers. I haven't kept up for too long of how Twitch has mentioned doing this, but it seems like a long time coming. In my previous video about the same topic, I mentioned that even if Twitch does something, I doubt that things like this will ever stop. Now, the CEO of Twitch, Dan Clancy, will quote this tweet, giving clarification on their approach to detecting view botters, saying that as highlighted in this recent Twitch support tweet, we just updated some of the code that we use to detect and eliminate view bots. I wanted to quickly follow up on a few key points regarding the recent update to our view bot detection. First,
hey, I know I paused at the wrong time, but hey, look, a lot of niggas finna be affected, bro. A lot of niggas, like I said, it could be their fault, it could be someone else's fault. But a lot of these streamers finna be looking kind of sus, man.
I want to be very clear that we always try to detect and eliminate view bots. However, doing this in a manner that does not eliminate real viewers can be tricky. While I know for some of you it has been frustrating, we wanted to take our time to make sure we are not inadvertently filtering out real users. Okay. Second, I want to highlight that bots come in all shapes and sizes. Sometimes streamers may be actively working with third parties to inflate their numbers. In other cases, the bots may be used to harass streamers. We don't want either type, because average concurrent viewers, or ACCV, is intended to be a measure of people that are watching the streamer at any given point in time. We will continue monitoring and make updates over time to improve our view bot detection system. In a follow-up tweet, he says that there are two different systems for detecting invalid...
This nigga doing hella explaining. God damn. Nigga, you are Twitch. Twitch already sent out a statement. Just have someone else do it. Doing hella typing, bro.
Traffic on ads and average concurrent viewers, and saying, like he said before, taking action against view bots is complicated. He also says that he sees posts from people accusing top streamers of view botting, saying that those numbers are flat out wrong. I mean, why would he single out any of the top streamers, let alone say that they are view botting? It would hurt the integrity of the company he's running, causing advertisers and people to shift to other platforms. So I'm not surprised. This leads us to as recent...
Yeah, I think you're right. Dan Clancy is running a company. You know what I mean? So that's like you're running a top security company, and then your three best security guards that are always, that are always recommended, always good customer service, all that. Kind of find out they don't even got their guard card. It's like, oh, or they don't got the 4 years experience that you said they had. So it's like, it could hurt him.
than as a couple days ago, where Twitch has finally implemented the changes they promised. Seeing how these changes affect popular streamers, XQC decided to drop an interesting think piece on Twitter talking about groups of streamers who view bot. In this tweet he says, Twitch has cracked down on bots in the 2 to 3 days and viewbotters/victims of viewbotting have been exposed. Streamers that are a part of groups/orgs are seemingly being botted much more heavily. I don't want to start witch hunts, but the data is interesting. And in this picture,
why does he care? Like, nigga, if it's not affecting you personally, like no one's botting you, why it matter if other niggas bot him? Like, you know? Like, why do you, like, you know, how does it affect you? I guess you could be like, oh, it affects like his ranking. But it's like, eventually it's gonna even itself out.
You can see a streamer that's going from 18, 35.
Oh, shit. Oh, these are your rages stats as we find out. Average 9 point. Oh, damn. Yeah, he's saying, oh shit, 35,000 to 28. Damn, so he's saying 2 days later, you lost what? 1,600 viewers? But that, okay.
1,000, 28,000, 27,000, 19,000 consistently. This is consistent, and it just drops from the 19th to the 21st, which was the next stream. It went from 23,000 to 7,000. Then the next stream it went up to almost 10,000. Then he says, I've been thinking why orgs would bot heavily. Then the answer seemed almost obvious. Talent agencies receive a percentage from ad streams their talent does. By inflating their streamers, they can sell massive ad packages in bulk and take in much higher sums. To put simply, fraud. Now this is just complete speculation, I'm not gonna lie. This doesn't seem like a problem for most people, but it's the silent killer. It kills the industry as a whole. It lowers discoverability for smaller streamers significantly. It cuts down their income if they were ever to make it at all.
Okay, so that's why he cares, supposedly, because it affects the smaller streamers. Okay.
Also said he did some digging and shared findings with others and found egregious instances of streamers going from about 100 viewers daily to 5,000 overnight. I was speechless when I noticed they've been doing it for years. The worst part, a lot of recent streams end up being sponsored. Awful. And he puts an example of this. He said the fact that this can go on for years without the platform taking action is just sad, really. If Twitch doesn't care, why should anyone really? Then this picture, it has a person with 5.
That's true though. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like employees get away with as much as you let them. You know what I mean? Just like with a kid, just like with anyone. Like if you act like you don't care, they're gonna just take it up a notch and assume that it's okay. That's why you gotta nip it in the bud. Right when you start seeing signs, nah, bro.
13,000, 4,000, and almost 8,000 viewers with no followers gained, like next to none. We got one with 0 followers gained, one stream with 0 followers gained. Then you got another stream with 1 follower gain. Nah, this is crazy. Whoever this is nuts. They've been doing this for how long? Since 2022. From what we see with the screenshot, it seems like they've been streaming, or Twitch Tracker has been tracking their stats since 2022. And this is nuts. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know whose stats this is, but this is crazy. And he ends this thread off.
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of OD. That is kind of crazy though. Damn, and niggas still didn't want to click on your shit after they seen that you had like 5,000. Sheesh.
Saying that this post will go nowhere. No one would care either. But if I didn't post about it, I'd be mad at myself that I didn't at least try to raise some form of awareness before it's too late. Now he would double down on this claim, pointing to Kick streamer Neon and FaZe Clan, mainly Lacey, Yarage, and Stable Ronaldo, as examples of people who view bot. Even going as far as saying that they keep entire bot servers in their content house. Yeah, what?
Okay, I'm catching a pattern.
XQC.
Hold on. I was thinking the tweets could be schizo, but could also be true. And I gotta say, okay, now we have 2 people that the last 2/3 days are bad. So maybe the bot stuff from Twitch actually end up being more true like now, unless we have to find more people. Your rage? Jesus Christ. Okay, his stream might have crashed or something like that. There's no way that's actually true. That's actually real. I mean, that's just awful. I'm going to expose the power bill that you guys have, because I know you guys have your in-house bots at the face house. I'm not stupid. I know about the server room, by the way. I know about the power bill that you guys have every month.
Fast as hell. God damn. I didn't know he actually talked that fast. Like, people used to say I talk fast. Maybe I still do, but no one said anything recently, but he talk hella fast.
These are ahead of the curve. Guys, Ron and his squad are ahead of the curve. They have in-house shit, in-house server farm at home. Of course, they're not gonna get affected by the bots going down. They have their own shit. That's crazy.
What time? I want to get involved.
I can't prove it right now. Next week.
XQC also says that Jason the Ween doesn't view bot, which is a relief for the parasocials. I mean, you had niggas saying that he faked the breakup after the view bot patch. Like,
good for the parasocials is crazy. But niggas say anything, bro. Niggas say, that's the thing, right? I be trying to, give niggas a benefit of the doubt. Ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, where did this information even come from? You know, niggas be making up fairy tales and shit on the internet. And it's like, I know it's hella hard not to respond to that shit too. Like, I know it's hella hard. That's respect to them.
Niggas is funny as shit. Seeing this whole thing play out, Lacey will respond to XQC saying he was confused if he was getting botted by someone or not. This nigga is unserious.
I'm sitting there in bed this morning and I'm thinking, obviously the age restriction probably had a little, had stuff to do with the viewer drop, right? But what if I have been getting botted, right? So I wanted to go live to see, like literally today, to see if I've been getting botted or not. Either way, so first of all, if I have been botted, I am struggling in my own head to know what is real and what is fake, if that makes sense. I've had streams where I've had like 80K viewers, or like streams where I've had 60K or 40K, 50K, and I don't know what's real. I'm sitting at what, 10,000 viewers? Yeah, I'm sitting at 10,000 viewers right now, okay? I don't care if I have this 10,000 or if I have an extra 10,000, right? It doesn't matter to me. Because as long as y'all are still here enjoying the streams, watching the streams, that's what matters to me. It's a thing for me where it's like the bigger stream.
You think he care? You think he lying? You think he lying? I don't know. I don't know. I don't trust, bro.
Streams I've done where I've had 50,000 viewers or like 70,000 viewers. I don't know if that, I don't know if, I'm like struggling in my head to think about if I've made any progress.
Your Rage will respond as well, saying that XQC should have never thrown accusations around without concrete proof because it creates drama, and mentions an anonymous top streamer with 30 to 40,000 viewers that told Your Rage himself that he's getting botted, but no one is talking about him.
But I'm getting accused of fucking bot by XQC, nigga. And then I see a clip later of XQC literally saying that same shit. Like, oh, there's actually been a few times where like new APIs get rolled out, and I got the short end of the stick. I got hit with glitches. I was fucking limit rated. I was ghosted.
Yeah, so do I think XQC is saying all this because he actually cared, or because he's trying to jump him some drama? Because I ain't gonna lie, what's been going on in streaming? Nothing really been popping. I mean, you got the Mr. Beast shit going on. But shit, maybe SQC, but that's Mr. Beast stuff. That's not really SQC. So do you think SQC kind of throwing some little stuff out there, seeing what stick, so that he can, kind of be in some drama, get some more viewers? But then he's kind of big enough to he doesn't have to. But then again, some niggas they just love drama. So I don't know. I feel your rage. Like, why are you speaking on something if you don't even fully understand what's going on, or you got any information? Like, just sit back and relax, my nigga.
You couldn't search my name, my viewers were low. So there's a history of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of streams that I've had since 2017. 2 abnormalities. I'm like, yo, advertisers gonna see this shit and think I'm lying and shit. They're like, Rage, you're with Adidas, Spotify, and all these fucking big ass companies. They have integrations in your, they see your analytics behind the scenes. Everything's real, my nigga. They see your interactions. That's why they sign year-long deals with you, because you have this many viewers and the engagement is insane and they love you, my nigga. They love you.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. If you trick Adidas, Nikes, out of millions of dollars, you got it, bro. Like, you've pulled out the greatest heist of all time. Them niggas throwing that bag to them because they looked at everything. They looked at shit. They looked at the stats, the comment, you know, what type of people commented, looked at everything. So they wouldn't give him that bag. I agree. They wouldn't give him that bag if they thought that, like, they thought his shit was low-key, you know, well, low-key kind of weak.
They download everything, they buy everything, they love you, nigga. Your viewers are fine. Stop stressing about this shit. I'm like, oh. Right. So I'm sitting here thinking, so shit is not even perfected right now. Like shit is not, nobody knows anything for real. And I'm getting attacked on every, like the amount of DMs, messages on everywhere, comments under my shit. I'm like, what the f? I'm just living life and I woke up to hate from this whole app. What planet am I posting SG? I'll probably hit him up and be like, yo, X, like, this is where you should get this checked out.
Yeah.
And I start talking about it more, and as more progresses, if he looks like guilty and shit, I'm like, yo, X, I ain't gonna lie. You've been buying game. Just tell the niggas that shit. I ain't about to go and try to expose a nigga without even knowing facts first. Now because I know he's gonna get hate. I don't want to send red unnecessary.
See the thing, XQC, wait, hold on.
Hate to a nigga. You feel me? But these niggas don't operate like that. They don't care.
That's fact.
We're not humans. We're just a talking point. We're a topic for their stream, nigga. I was trying to figure out what the fuck going on. I'm speaking up.
That's facts though, because niggas quick to jump on the hottest thing popping just to get they shit off. You know what I mean? But it's like, is it worth it though? Like anything I post, I wanted to watch it. I ain't post nothing that I didn't want to watch. You know what I mean? If I post it, that mean I will watch it on my own time. I just decided to react to it. You know? So it's like if I was him, I wouldn't be posting no nigga. I ain't posting nothing. I ain't saying nothing. I don't know anything. What am I talking for? You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing. Why are you even speaking on this? So I get what you're saying. Especially, and you accusing me? Like, what? I thought we was cool. Shit, you know how they say names,
but there's literally a streamer right now that literally told me, I'm not gonna say his name because he can come out and say it when he wants to say it. He's probably gonna say it soon. That he's being botted. Yet he didn't get hit. He's a top streamer that has been being botted for months, and he's not hit. And I'm getting hated on. That nigga's body probably live right now with 30,000 niggas in there right now.
All right, so I can see where both sides are coming from.
I mean, you can't hate on it. You can't hate on a nigga that you don't know is botting. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless it's just egregious, like from 2K to 40K, then it's like, how are you gonna hate on a nigga that nobody knows about him? Like, you give me that make no sense.
The stats that look suspicious after the update, but at the same time, there is zero proof. So throwing accusations around does more harm than good. This is not a Jack Doherty situation where he's sitting at thousands of viewers with a chat better than Saddam. There is no way to 100% tell who view bots and who doesn't, but there are certain cases where it's so blatant, you just basically know. Cause how you got so much motion on this platform, but on another platform like IG, you averaging 15 to 20 likes a post. Like, make it make sense. And for the people asking, I mean, something like this is important to the landscape of streaming, because if you don't discourage it, newer streamers would think this is the way to make it big instead of just grinding for it. Then when you add sponsors to the equation, it's a whole different beast. Let me know what you guys think about.
Yeah, that is true though. Cause if a sponsor can't trust your market, he just gonna back out of it. You know what I'm saying? He like, fuck it, ain't worth it. This 50K streamer really only got like 5K. He bought it. This person bought it. That person bought it. So then it becomes, you know what? I don't trust none of y'all. So I can see why it's a big issue, but I still don't agree. I still don't think XQC should have said something though. Like, it don't concern you, bro. You feel me? But damn, that's crazy. I hope it's like some real shit come out on who view botting, just because I'm nosy. I don't really care in the end. You know what I mean? But shit, that's all I gotta say about it. I'm gone. Y'all be smooth.